All right, baby. So I imagine not too many of you guys are up this late. I just got off the bus in LA, and I've started walking a little bit towards my direction, about a mile or so. I'm gonna go find a place to stay because right now it's pretty damn fucking wet out. Take a look at this. So it's pretty wet. It's raining. Of course, you know, I kind of expected that. I expected it to be raining, but I need to get into a spot where I can get where it's not so kind of crazy wet and miserable. Right now I'm just under this little bitty awning right here. Can't really see it, but I'm under a little bitty awning, so it's raining all around next to me. And I'm gonna try and do this, guys, where I am. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know. Somebody let me know if you can hear me, because I got some. I got my headphones on, so I'm speaking through the speaker there. And so I got to be careful about how I do this, because I obviously don't want to get in trouble. This is a high traffic area. Thank you, Chris. And I'm gonna have to just roll up in there. So what I did is I went by early, and I cracked the door, checked to make sure it wasn't locked. It's the back of a moving truck. Make sure it wasn't locked, and it wasn't. So then I cracked the door, opened it up, looked around to make sure nobody's paying attention to what I'm doing or nothing, because it is a busy area. You got traffic driving. So we're in downtown LA, and it's pretty full traffic right now. So yeah, and it's nasty out. So we're gonna sit here for a little bit, see if anybody else shows up, chat with you guys, and wait for this rain to see if it'll slow down just a little bit. Right now I don't have my poncho on or anything like that. I just got my clothes, so you can't really see me right now. Clothes. Let me see if I can get something up. I have some kind of light. I just don't know if I want to light up this area right here. There is a shit ton of homeless people around here. There's people sleeping under every single spot that you can imagine. I mean, right over here by this car, there's a guy sleeping over there, and there's guys. I mean, there's just people, cars parked everywhere, dude. People sleeping everywhere, man. And just I see motherfuckers out there with blankets pulled over them, just getting wet, dude. Like they just like, fuck it, I'm not moving my campsite. It's been raining for days, dude. Just fucking lay here and get wet. I used to do that actually. Like I've done it before up in Alaska. You know, when I first got up there to Alaska, I was in this little fishing town on the coast where it rained all the damn time, and so when I first, you know, every now and then the wind blows like crazy too. So your little tarp structure get all blown to pieces and just get rained on, and just sit there and just lay in your sleeping bag. I mean, you know, you'll still stay warm as long as it's not touching your skin and shit like that. So I'm over here next to an adult bookstore, so there's lots of traffic coming in and out of this parking lot. I think it's also like a smoke shop. Oh, which I want to tell you guys, as soon as I got off the bus, dude, check out this guy, he's fucking me over here. As soon as I got off the bus, I go into the bathroom, dude, and a security guard at the Greyhound bus station there in LA, dude, just comes in, fucking whips out his tallywhacker and goes to the middle stall, starts peeing and starts slinging weed. He's like, weed? I got weed. Anybody need weed? I got weed. He's like, then he just looks over at me while he's holding his tallywhacker. He's like, man, you need some weed, man? I got some. It's like, dude, you know this shit's gonna be a fucking... Don't get ransacked. Yeah, I wouldn't turn a light on either. Thank you, Andre. Good to see you, man. You're coming into LA tomorrow, Andre. Andre, I would love to meet up with you, buddy. Andre's getting a snake skin one of these days, dude. One of these days when I get back to Fort Worth. Getting back to Fort Worth here real soon. So it's coming up, guys. It's nasty and it's shitty out. So Andre, what are you doing anyway, dude? What are you doing? I remember you telling me once before, like you worked over in LA or something, dude. What are you doing traveling around? hit me up on my new email, dude. It's I don't know if you got it, but it's inzanegreene, inzane green with me on the end. And inzanegreene, just let me know it's you. And I remember your name, so you can let me know, and I'll know. So we're gonna be right off over there, right off over down that road right there is where the moving truck's at. So I learned this trick a while back. I actually lived in a U-Haul trailer for about 2.5 weeks with my buddy from Alaska. We got up to what do you call it? What's the place? Flagstaff. And we were going to hang out there and try and sell some weed. And it was like super, super ridiculously cold out. It was like 7 degrees, snow everywhere and shit like that. And so I don't even know how we came up with the idea. We were just like, let's get in the fucking trailer. So we just got in a trailer, and there was like 10 trailers, backed up to each other. So we knew it was gonna be like, they're gonna have to rent like 10 of these motherfuckers before they ever get to us. So only thing was, if we slept in the morning, because we'd get real drunk and shit. So if we slept in the morning, we'd have to fucking wait until the train came. There was a train nearby because the door would rattle, and be all loud and stuff when you'd open it, and there's people walking all around. You never would know because you're inside, and you just got to open the door and hope nobody's there. Just like I'm gonna have to do in the morning right here with this moving truck. Man, I'm just gonna have to fucking open the door and just hope that there ain't a cop sitting at that light. Just like, son, did you just get out of that truck? Fuck no, because I bet you it's gonna be busy as fuck, dude. In the morning here, it's gonna be busy on this street. So, it's one of those situations where I just have to roll out, and if anybody says anything to me, like anybody that works there or anything, if anybody sees me, just, hey, fuck you, put your hands on me, dude. I'm walking away. And, just make it clear that you ain't going down like that easy, and usually, generally, people will just leave you alone. They're like, okay, they assess it, dude. Okay, this guy, he's going to squabble with me if I'm going to fucking do anything, so I better, whatever. And generally, people just let it go. They just let the shit go. You'd be surprised. Hey, it's like a little experiment that I like doing on the guys at at Walmart and shit. When they ask you for your receipt, and they come up and they start asking for your receipt, you just stick your hand out and just shake it to the side and just tell them, I ain't got time for that, I'm busy, and just keep on walking. I've never had anybody chase me down and tackle me yet. So rain looks like it's slowing down a little bit. When it slows down, we're gonna start walking our way over there. I'm gonna try and do this the best I can without showing any signs or anything like that. And we're gonna see what we can do. So this is just an empty truck parked on the street. Shouldn't be any big deal. Ain't like you're trying to steal the truck or get in it or nothing like that, like inside the cab. So it was raining out, cops did come, I'd just be like, shit, dog, I was walking, it was raining, I fucking just slipped up in that bitch, He's gonna be like, fuck, what is that, a trespassing ticket? Nothing was locked, he didn't break and enter, so might get a trespassing ticket. Sell tile to tile stores. Gotcha, buddy. Gotcha. Always on the road. Right on. Tell me that you're not videoing and driving at the same time, Andre. You ain't watching and videoing at the same time. You're driving. So. Okay. Let's see how this is going to go down. The rain's slowing down, so I think we're going to make a move because just sitting here is going to make me cold, so we're going to make a move, guys. Yarn Devil, what's happening? All right. I don't think traffic's going to get any less, so this is our move right here. Now, what I'm hoping for, guys, what I'm really hoping for is, I'm really hoping for, that it's one of those plastic tops and not a metal top, obviously, so that I don't lose signal as soon as we get in that bitch. Oh, really? trying to lose my knife here. Okay. There's pot shops all over the place down here. They're all closed right now, but they're all over the place. Okay, here we go. Getting the shit strapped on. And let's roll. So we got 14 late nighters tonight. Okay. Alright, looks like traffic slowed down a little bit. Nobody's messed with my truck. Not too many cars around. So So this is a good trick if you're hitchhiking, guys, because there's always a U-Haul at the edge of town. There's always a U-Haul at the edge of town. And so you're like on the freeway and you're at the last exit in town and you're trying to hitchhike out somewhere and it's a shitstorm raining down on you or whatever the fuck's going on. There's chances are there's going to be a at least a gas station, Country Mart that's going to have a bunch of trailers there. A bunch of trailers, trucks, shit like that just laying around. Okay, here we go. Crossing across the street. I just don't want to get any street signs. You guys are going to see a lot of LA and shit tomorrow. But tonight, I'm trying not to get busted because it's miserable out here. Okay. There's the truck. And okay. See, do we still have a signal? We still got signal. Okay, we're good. Okay. Whew. We're going to get out a light so that you guys can see. Okay, hold on. I'm imagining that if the police are going to come, they're going to come probably here pretty soon. So, come on, baby. Okay. So far, it looks like we're successful. And we almost got our light. Oh, she's right. This light doesn't work that well. So, how's that supposed to work at all? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so we are in the back of a moving truck. And so far we've done pretty good. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna get a better light. Because that's what I brought these things for. And then we're gonna go take care of that door. We're going to get that door a little bit further closed. Hold on, guys. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. So we got the Inzane Studios set up inside the truck. Here we are. Okay. So what do you guys think about this light, huh? It's pretty cool. It's a USB light, so it plugs right into my battery charger. Okay. Now, I think that so that we don't arouse any suspicion, we need to go and look. Well, not necessarily look. Of course, I'm gonna look when I go over there, but we need to go and check and make sure that the door's put all the way down. There's lots of traffic out there, guys. Like I said, lots of traffic. Okay, I'll be right back. You guys hold it down. So I think we're good. All right, what's the scuttlebutt, guys? Well, because Shady, because we came over to do some coin roll hunting in LA. We're gonna blow up LA doing some coin roll hunting. So I came over and I got here late in the middle of the night. And I'm gonna stealth camp the entire time over here. It's raining like a motherfucker over here. Otherwise I'd just be sleeping in a bush somewhere. But it's raining, ground's wet, everything's fucked up. So we're gonna kick it over here. All right, now I'm gonna put on the poncho. Just like that, baby. Okay, we're gonna leave the boots on for good measure. Now that we're here, we can finally eat. Chris set me up with some food to make sure I don't starve while I'm out here. You know, she's worried about being out here on the streets. So, it's good for the gains. I got some waffles. Let's see what else we got here. Look at those, baby. Not bad. I can hear lots of talk outside. Preston's mama made these. Maybe dad. I don't know who grilled the ribs, but they're good. So we're gonna give it some time. I'm gonna sit here and hang out with you guys until I feel like ain't nobody coming. you guys up to? Andre, you know what's up, Andre. Threw a bunch of the poncho in my mouth. That Chris even rubber banded me into the chips. What I can't believe is that there's many homeless people that are around here that I didn't already find somebody in here. I'll tell you what, when I tried to roll up in here though, I totally failed. Like I didn't make it up high enough, my pants got caught and everything, and I was just like laying there, this car drove by and shit, and I'm just like laying on the back of the fucking truck trying to like roll up in there like a little sausage. Doing the log rolling shit inside. I threw my bags in first and then just log rolled in. So besides the poncho, I just got my beanie. I got a beanie. I think I still got a beanie. I don't know if I put the beanie in there actually. I don't think I ended up putting that shit in the bag. That motherfucker there is cool, dude. Gives you light like a son of a bitch. So I give them like probably an hour. Nobody shows up in an hour. You gotta just give up the noises outside, right? Like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever read this book. This book's called The Four Agreements, and by Miguel Ruiz. And one of those four agreements is to not take it personal, you know? And that applies to all kinds of shit, right? Like paranoia. There's going to be people walking around out here all night long. There's people at a store. There's people coming in and out. There's a business right here that has people coming in and out. There's going to be traffic driving by. It's kind of almost like a dead-end street down here where I'm at. It's not really a dead-end street because there's a lot of traffic driving that way, but people are driving real slow because they have to take a left immediately. So you gotta just realize that everybody's doing their own thing. Nobody cares about you, right? You're just doing your own thing. Like, who gives a shit about you? Nobody cares that you're in here, right? Nobody knows. So that lets you just let go of the paranoia. You just don't take it personal, dude. Like, people can be outside having a conversation instead of sitting there being like, whoa, what are they saying? What are they doing? Shit like that. Who cares? It's their shit. They're just living life. You know what I mean? You just don't take it personal. And because there's nothing you can do about it until the minute some cop opens up this door and says, hey, what are you doing in there? Put your hands where I can see them. Shit like that. So, it's I always use that philosophy too, like in Alaska, like with the bears, because I camped a lot out in the wilderness in bear country with no gun. And you'd have I've camped in the wilderness up there where you couldn't lay your head down in a spot big enough that didn't have a paw print already. And so
you'd hear them sometimes outside your tent. You know that they're there. But you've done everything you can, all your food's put away, you don't have any food in there, you didn't eat in your tent, you know, all that kind of shit. And, you know, I've been out there with people that just freaked out, just fucking lost composure, and couldn't hold it together, start crying and stuff, or like freaked out, they don't want to die. And I'm like, dude, I just want to go to sleep until the last minute. If this bear's going to come in here, ain't a damn thing we can do about it. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing we can do about it. So if he wants to come in here and kill us, like, we're fucked, right? So you might as well just lay there and have a good time, good night's sleep or something until it happens. Just hope he takes you out in your sleep. What can we expect for Zane for 2019? That's a good question, Shady. Let's elaborate on that. What are we going to do for 2019? Well, we got a lot planned for 2019 because, for one, we've got the biggest insane thing that's happened yet is we're hitting the road sober. So we're going back. We're hitting our mission. We got a donkey and a mule that I'm trying to buy down in Mexico. Donkey's on the ridge. Where the mule's at? We're still going down there. We're going down there with quarter stick dynamite, and we're going to blast them fucking holes open. And we're going to get all them gemstones that I sat there and looked at. Now, the thing is, the sucks about these gemstones is here's the deal. They're there, and they're in these mines. But other people like me have come down there, and they've already gathered almost all of the easiest stuff to get to, right? So it's literally like caved in, not caved in, but like they've tunneled in to get follow these veins. The veins are there. The veins are there. They're abandoned mines. Whoa. How crazy would it be if this motherfucker started driving away? I don't know if that was the wind or what, dude, but something fucking shook this truck like a son of a bitch. If this thing starts up, dude, we're gonna have to fucking roll. I can't imagine it starting up. But the whole truck shook like a son of a gun. What's going to happen now is that we are going to go to Texas. We're still going to go to Texas. We're trying to make the money to get to Texas, of course, as we always are. Then we're going to make the money to get down there and go hustle the gemstones, get the gemstones, and then ride the donkey and the mule back across the border, back up there. Now, dude, it's raining like the sun now. After that, we got big plans. Easy peasy life is hitting the road, dude. And we got plans to get a bus. I want to try and pick up a bus down in Texas and do some shit like that. So it's going to be interesting times this year, especially at the beginning of the year. I have no idea what's going to happen in fall and winter, but I can guarantee you that we got the rest of the fucking year planned out. So it's going to be cool. We're okay. I don't think anybody's gonna mess with us. It's a pretty long truck, so they can't see the light. I don't think all the way back here. The walls are opaque, so I think we're good. There's all kinds of helicopters, ghetto birds, fucking flying around everywhere. All kinds of shit going down everywhere. So this right here is just, it's part of the mission, you know? It's one of the things that I know how to do. This is something that if I have skills, I need to go make some money right now. I just got my ID, so I could go work for the union, but we're going to try this first because I'm really lucky in the fact that, you know, Priscilla completely believes in my vision and what's, you know, my path. And so I'm going to take advantage of that. And she supports me in it, so I'm going to take advantage of that fact, and we're gonna make it happen. So her and I together are coming up with a whole bunch of creative stuff. I'm really excited about. Like she's got a lot of really good ideas and things that she wants to do, and I got stuff that I want to do with her. So I'm really excited about the upcoming months. It's gonna be crazy. Like I'm gonna be away in Mexico for like a month, so we're gonna be apart for that. She ain't going to Mexico. I'm trying to drag her down there, but she ain't going to Mexico. Down in the hills and ride a donkey back up with me. But maybe if I hit like a big, huge silver squirrel and go down there and get her like a nice horse, and then she can ride that horse back up. Yeah, Gerald, that's going to be the key, is just getting out in the morning. And I'm just going to roll out and act like nobody sees me, act like I could care less that anybody's around me. I'm just going to hop right out and start walking, dude. Just go with it. Of course, I'm going to bring you guys with me, so you guys better be ready to set your alarms for 6 a.m. I'm going to be getting up at like 6. I got to get up at 6 because I imagine that's about the time. So maybe 5:36. Probably not going to sleep all that well anyway because of the fact that it is pretty chilly. I don't plan to sleep well because I just have this poncho. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see my breath. So yeah, it ain't that chilly. It's just the wetness out. I think it's probably, my guess is low 50s, something like that. So, take it easy, Andre. All right, we'll see you then, buddy. Eating some yummy barbecued beef ribs and fucking stealth camping in the old moving truck. I gotta say, I was a bit disappointed with my hustle getting in the back of this truck, dude. Looked like fucking Pooh Bear with my ass stuck out the back, dude. Just started wiggling my way in. Just like, oh shit, I'm stuck. Come on. I know you guys noticed it took forever. Oh yeah, I'm dry. I'm nice and dry, girl. So I got my poncho on, feeling good. I think I need my my neck sock. It is pretty chilly actually. So one key is too is that I gotta be ready to bail at any moment. So that means I gotta keep all my shit close to my bag so I can just fucking get it and throw it in and go. Make sure that everything's zipped up. I gotta put everything back, you know. That's a real bad habit of mine, is not doing that. But in a situation like this, you gotta force yourself to. bendy deals. So I'm just bending over to something like this. Jesus, keep the fucking sound down. Jesus. You hear the rain coming right down again pretty hard. This isn't that kind of big drop rain that that you get in like Texas, to where you're soaked just walking along the ridge. This is like a real hard, fast, but light drop rain. So I had to walk there quite a bit just to get here, and I hardly got wet. Well, see, that's the thing, is that I don't need to worry about, there's just enough crack in the door. I don't need to worry about listening to people, because like I said before, I can't be getting paranoid just thinking about people talking out there. There's going to be people talking. So the only thing I'm looking for right now is somebody opening that door. If a random person tries to open that door, I'm going to hear it, because it's going to be, it's a pretty loud deal. If the police show up, I'm going to see whirly-turlies through the bottom of that crack. You'll be able to see it. So I can see just a slither of the street. So, and then I'll know just to get all my shit together and pull my ID out and stuff and be like, oh, thank God you're here. I'm lost. I got in LA, somebody started chasing me and stuff. They were trying to kill me, and I didn't know what was going on, and I just got in here and I hid, and I was scared all night long, and it was wet. I didn't know what to do. Like, God. And that's just what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start crying. Because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no shit. Just biting. I'm afraid I'll catch something, dude. Yeah, I mean, they would have to crawl up in here. So the chances of somebody like cracking this door, sticking a gun in here and trying to shoot at me, that's probably like a 1 in a million. I'd probably be just as, taking much of a risk to like walk down the street here, if that's the case. So I don't think it's anything really to worry about. It'd be just another homeless person trying to do the same hustle, trying to find a place to sleep. Yeah, you're right, Robin. Robin, you're right. Just tell him I'm the champ. Dude, I ain't trying to get 5150 tonight, dude. You know what I'm saying? But I just got hit with a drop of water. on right here.
Yeah, wouldn't you know it, I am right directly underneath the goddamn drops. There's fucking water hitting right there. Okay, so I'm just going over. Give it a few more minutes, see if we've been going for a little while. I'll give it about 30 more minutes, and then I'm gonna crash, because we got a lot of work to do on this. A lot of work to do. So all this time, this light has used 1%. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, Super Tramp, we are planning on doing some silver coin wheel hunting in greater LA and Hollywood area, Venice Beach. So we're going to be going checking the banks for, we're going to be buying $50, dollar coins, and nickels. A few nickels for a nighttime. We're just going to kind of spot check nickels and see if we can find anything cool. But we're going to be buying $50 and dollar coins at every bank, and then we're going to turn those back in for $2 bills, $50 bills, and stuff like that, so we can try and find star notes. Of course, the real treasure in $2 bills is always trying to find the fat stack of red seals. Because the cool thing about $2 bills is almost any time you're able to get a full stack of $2 bills, they're always crystal bills and always in sequential order. So I've gone to the bank and gotten brand new uncirculated crisp 1976 bills before with all sequential serial numbers, and those you can sell all 50 of those bills for $100 easily right away, or you can piece them out for quite a bit, like in 10 serial number sets. So I have this feeling that I'm going on, that I'm hoping that there's going to be a lot of old money, valuable money, negligibly thrown around and stolen and turned into the banks in some of these areas over here. So we're going to be hitting downtown LA tomorrow, working our way towards Hollywood. So there's a few neighborhoods in there that we can get to. Take it easy, Joe.
we got home sweet home for the night, guys. Got the new studio light, USB light. Dollar store find right there. Chris pointed that out. She was like, check this out. Show it to me. All right, Jake. Just take it easy, buddy. Lightning is cool. I don't see so much more lightning over here, but in Texas we used to get crazy lightning storms. Alright, so a few more minutes, about 15, 20 more minutes, and I'm going to call it good. We're going to shut down the street and go to sleep, catch a couple hours of sleep. Got to set the alarm for about 5:30, so I can get up and just get my shit straight and just go right out. I don't know what time it is right now. It's 2:06, so I've got about 3.5 hours worth of sleep coming, about 3 hours worth of sleep. Which in all honesty, I'll be lucky to get that really because it's going to be pretty chilly. So, but I'm just going to lay my backpack and put my backpack in the back. Like usually if I'm not in a place like this where might have to get up and run, I would keep my backpack on. But being as there's a door in between, I can't really run. Like I just have to like GD kick somebody or just say fuck you, I'm leaving. And so that's the scenario we're gonna be in there. You know, it's just jump out and fucking walk away. But I'll put my backpack behind me, use that as a pillow. And I won't have any padding. I'll just be on the wood floor and just have. This will be the only padding, the poncho that I got. Okay. And then I got the one bag. Full of food. So, got some bananas in there, but they're all smashed right now. Damn it. Forgot about that. This is clean up 5. What I'll do is I'll just go to sleep, set my alarm for 6 at the latest, and I'll probably wake up. The first time I wake up, I'll just go. Because I'm used to when I'm on the road like this, I'll be sleeping for like 2-3 hours at a time, and then just going back to sleep. And you just get up, wake and make, go back to sleep. But I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think that if somebody had called the cops, that the police would probably already be here. It's hard to say. I mean, it is LA. Maybe they're just like, yeah, whatever, dude. You know, we got more important shit. So. Well, we're lucky it was a plastic top. So we had service in here. Probably about 5-6 blocks from my first banks tomorrow. So tomorrow morning we're going to do our morning workout routine. It's a new routine I'm formulating, and I'm actually not quite all the way finished with exactly how that's going to work, but I can get through the first day. That's no problem, because I got to figure out how it's going to progress, the calisthenics routine. And then we're going to go and try and put together a shake. Get some morning breakfast and try and keep a routine going so that I can keep some weight on, stay healthy, and I don't want to come back 10-15 pounds lighter. Well, actually 10 pounds wouldn't be that bad, but I don't want to come back that light. All right, Ken. Take it easy, my man. Appreciate it. Rest of you guys that haven't done it yet, make sure you mash that thumbs up, dude. And mash the thumbs up for successful stealth camp. Well, we can't say successful stealth camp. We have successful stealth entry into the moving truck. Like, I think we're gonna call it, guys. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it. Call it as soon as the stream hits 1 hour. So I'm gonna get comfy. I'm actually ready. I didn't sleep at all on Greyhound, so I'm ready to fucking lay back. What's up, Softtown? Take it easy, JD. I'm gonna try and mix it up. Try not to use the moving van too much. We're gonna try some different stealth camping tactics. There's a lot of stuff I've always envisioned for stealth camping. This one I've used a lot, but there's other things I've always envisioned. I've actually never used the rafters. We used to use that in Alaska to like smug gun it and shit in different places when I was a kid. You know, in Texas we used to use them smug gun. We'd climb up the rafters and like awnings and shit like that and just hide up there. And I think that would be a good spot because I remember looking for places that are safe where I know that I can like lay down and close my eyes and not worry about somebody just walking by and fucking, you know, hit you with a fucking hammer or something. Thank you, hypervigilance. Yeah, Robin, we are going to be doing a lot of dumpster diving, and I'm also going to be checking dumpsters at dispensaries. There's a big silly dispensaries around here, and you can get everything from the bottom of bags, bottom of pound bags, to edibles that have expired, things like that. And so I'm going to be checking those dumpsters. Usually that's good around in the medical places. I've never checked in the rec areas, so I don't know if it's going to be like a fucking smorgasbord of weed everywhere. I'll find out. All right, guys. We'll catch y'all later. Then y'all have a great one. Love you guys. I'm gonna get some sleep. Hopefully, we see you in the morning.